Hey, it's Mila. Welcome back to my channel. I just want to say, yeah, I know these are like abnormally long strings, so just like ignore them. But hello. So if you're new here, I make everything from like college, lifestyle, bookish type videos. But today we're gonna be doing something bookish, and I honestly don't remember who was the YouTuber that I saw this from, but I was like, I want to make this video. I feel like this is like really exciting. But yeah, so today I want to talk about the 23 books to read in 2023. Just books that I'm like excited about, or that I'm like, okay, like you have to read them. Like this is the year where you're gonna read them. So I made a little list in my notebook. I didn't really want to take them off of my shelf, and some I don't even have like on me, so I'm just gonna pop up pictures on the side over here. I know editing Mila is gonna be like annoyed, but I'm like, filming Mila says this is more practical. So there's no like particular order. I kind of organize it in like standalones first, and then yes, we have the standalones. We have the books that I want to finish to like finish off a series, books in a series, just like series in general. And then we're gonna finish off with 2 nonfiction books, because I do kind of want to get into the whole like self-improvement nonfiction like realm of reading. So number 1 book, which is like a very like anticipated 5-star read, is Hellbent by Leigh Bardugo. And I read Ninth House back in 2021. It was so good, and I've been like waiting for book 2. I was like, I have to know more. It was a book that kind of like opened my eyes, and I was like, it just, I don't know, like it changed me. So I'm super excited that Hellbent is coming out. It's coming out this January 10th, I want to say. So super excited to read that. Book 2 is another one that I pre-ordered. It's Loath to Love You, which is a bind-up of 3 novellas by Ali Hazelwood. I don't remember what they're all called, but it's like all 3 of the like little stem novellas all bound up together. I think it's also coming out in January. So that's like a book that I really want to read, hopefully in 2023. Then the next ones are books that I own, because I do like really want to like, you know, get books off of my like physical TBR. So we have Beach Read that I finally want to read. Like I find it insane that I haven't read it yet. I was just putting it off last summer, but I'm like, no, like you're reading it in 2023, like you have to. You can only buy Emily Henry's new book if you read Beach Read. Also, Love and Other Words. I don't know why I haven't read Love and Other Words yet. I just haven't. So that's like up there on my list. These 2 fit like the dark academia theme that I became like obsessed with because of Ninth House, and that's If We Were Villains by Emily Rio, and then also The Secret History by Donna Tartt. Like The Secret History kind of intimidates me, but I don't know, I'm excited. My camera's like flashing, so we're gonna see how long I can go filming until it dies. And the last like standalone, well, kind of like, it's a series bind-up but also a standalone, the Mindfuck series. It was on my TBR for December, but then things happened in December. I kind of like last minute decided to film a video, so I didn't read that this month. But I'm like, okay, in 2023, let's say 2022, in 2023 you have to read the Mindfuck series. Now 2 books that I really want to like read to kind of like close off the series. I feel like I've been putting it off because I don't want the series to end, but then I'm like, okay, like you can't keep on dragging it out, which is The Dare by Elle Kennedy, to kind of like wrap up the whole Briar and Off-Campus series. I kind of blanked for a second. I don't know, it's like I don't want to say bye to these characters, but I'm like, okay, like just read the last book, like read it. You started a series back in 2021, like it's time to close it off and move on. So there's that. There's also Nightfall. Corrupt was the first like dark romance that I ever read, and I just have something for these group of guys like Michael, Kai, Damon, Will. It's like, I don't know, I feel like I've been through everything with them, and I'm just like, I like, okay, also Nightfall is freaking massive, but I'm like, okay, you're gonna read it this year, close off the series, but like, you know, it's gonna feel like satisfying. Then we're gonna get into the series that I own that I really want to get to. So first, I don't know what the series is called, but it's the one that has The Sweetest Oblivion, The Maddest Obsession, and The Darkest Temptation. I just really want to read this. I don't know, I heard like good things about it, so that's like high up on my TBR. There's also the Twisted series. I bought all 4 books. I'm like, there's no excuse to not read it this year. and I do want to make a little reading vlog on it, so that's gonna be fun. Stay tuned for that. This one, it's like very daunting because it's like 10 books, but I really want to get to the Addicted Calloway Sisters series. I figured, okay, maybe like reading one book a month, you know, and then bringing out a big reading vlog video to you guys in November. I don't know how I'm gonna do it because I do really want to make a reading vlog on it. I'll probably like split the series up into 5. But yeah, that plus a big thing that I really want to tackle this year. There's also like there's another big series, which is Throne of Glass, and I really want to get to that because I did buy the box set for ACOTAR, which is also a book that I like, a book or like a series that I really want to get to in 2023. But yeah, Throne of Glass, like I was like, I can't read ACOTAR if I don't read Throne of Glass, you know? So number 14 on this list is Throne of Glass, number 15 is ACOTAR. Okay, so number 16 is The Shadow and Bone and the Six of Crows trilogy, duology. It's all like the same world, so that's a world I really want to tackle in 2023, and I do want to make a little reading video, I'm like not in the headspace right now, a little like reading vlog on it also, so thumbs up if you're excited for that. Number 17, another series, is The Inheritance Games. I've heard so much good things about it, and like I just know that it's a series that I'm gonna absolutely love. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Like all of these series, I just haven't gotten to it yet, and I feel like 2023 is like the year of series. Like I'm just gonna power through all the series that I own. We also have the Ravens duology. I feel like I literally say this in every single video that I mention it. All I know about it is witches and sorority. That's all I need to know. But I'm like, if that premise sounds so good, why have you not read it yet? I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you. Next, we have just anything like Mariana Zapata. So I do own Underlock, and I do own From Luke Off with Love. Like I didn't want to read From Luke Off with Love first, but I heard from, I think Larry reads that like if you read it in published order, you see like little gems and stuff like that. I'm English. I don't know how things are gonna work out in 2023, but I know 100% an author that I really want to start reading is Mariana Zapata, because I just love like the slow burn. So I'm super excited to hopefully get to her. I have the first book in the series, but I've had it for such a long time. Like I started getting back into reading in fall of, well, like I'd say August-ish of 2021, and that's when I bought the first book of the Dirty Air series. I just haven't read it. Like it's, I feel like it's something that I'm gonna absolutely love. I just haven't gotten to it. Then the last series that I want to talk about is the Palm South University series. This, I forget which YouTuber it was who talks about this, but all I know is that I don't know if it's just like the Russian process of getting into like Greek life, or it's like just it goes over like the 4 years that they're at university, but it's a series all about Greek life, and I'm like, this is fun. So that's definitely something that I do want to read. The last 2 books that I want to read, I do have them right here because they're in my nonfiction section. And number 22, we have 100 essays that will change the way you think. It's weird because this book, it's like I hear about it, then I don't hear about it, then I hear about it again, then I don't hear about it, then I hear about it again. And I feel like everyone just has like really good things to say about it. So I'm super excited to finally get to that. And then this book, I saw it on Book Outlet, and I don't know, it's like this book, like I heard a few things about it. I heard it's banned in prisons, but I'm like, for fun, let's like dabble in this for fun. And we have the 48 Laws of Power. This was just honestly out of pure curiosity. I'm like, let's see what you can learn from this. I'm like excited. But yeah, so those are all the 23 books or like book series or authors that I really want to get to in 2023. When I make my video for 2024, I'm gonna come back and kind of like look at, okay, did you like read everything you wanted to read, and like how are things going? But I hope that maybe you guys found a series, probably a series or just like a book that you really want to like read, and let me know if you have any reading plans so far for 2023. I know that like 2023 is going to be a big year for like reading vlogs, because I feel like I say this in all of my like bookish type videos that I've been like posting or filming lately, I do want to read as much as my physical TBR as possible before buying a bunch of new books, because I have so many like completed series on my shelf that I just have not read. So I feel like, you know, like we're starting off strong. Like this is kind of like, okay, you read this, like, because like so many books that I own are like on this list, and I'm like, okay, you don't have any excuse, like you just have to read it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. All my socials are linked down below if you want to go hit me with a follow. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and stay safe, protect your vibe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye guys.